Swiss Radio and Television is Switzerland's public service broadcaster, delivering digital content about news and current affairs to millions of unique visitors per month. They use Ably channels to deliver live updates for their real-time newsfeed. These updates not only have to be fast, they have to be fast no matter how many users are currently connected, and that can be an unpredictable number. For example, while reporting breaking news updates on Switzerland's federal council elections, SRF experienced 10 times more users than normal overnight. Today, I'm joined by Urban and Phil from SRF to learn more about their challenges implementing a highly scalable real-time newsfeed and how they used elastic scaling to serve this 10 times spike of users without breaking a sweat.
In the backend, we have different people in the live ticker, which is Phil and me right now.
Hi, Phil.
This is also done by Ably. This is the live ticker. And maybe if Phil now...
So we're in a test environment now.
Yes. And now if Phil does something new and publishes it, then I see here a new entry. And if I click on it, then I see it here. And this is all done with Ably.
So Phil's in the background right now publishing live updates. These are just examples, but you can totally imagine how a journalist might be publishing news as it breaks. And by the way, I quite like the user experience here because you could just inject the latest update, but that's going to make the page jump up and down if you're currently reading something. Yeah. Whereas this little refresh button, and you'll notice when you click it, it's not a page reload. It's doing the update on the client side very smoothly.
It's a feature which is always used when we have like big events, like just now we had an election. Also when Corona hit, we used this feature. The biggest advantage for us is when we really have a lot of users in a short period of time. For example, we had the election, but we also had like the federal council election yesterday, and we there had like a really big spike. And for us, it was very good that we could, even in this situation where we had like 10 times more users than we have normally, we could deliver the updates real time. Some stuff like that would be quite a challenge if we would have to host it in our own infrastructure.
Were you expecting this spike?
No, not at all, especially if you compare it with the last bigger election, which was in October. But yesterday really was a lot more intense.
When I think as a developer about SRF and like the challenges you have scaling, you're a news website, so your assets are highly cacheable, I think, from like a news article point of view. So possibly you can rely on things like caching to help you during a big peak of traffic like that.
Definitely.
It sounds like the rest of your website had no problem. But talk to me a little bit about this scale in a real-time context. How do you think about that?
Yes, our normal content is cached on multiple levels, but with those live feed systems, the content is pushed to the user in less than a second, so that is not really cached from our side. This goes all via Ably directly, so there we really rely on you to handle the traffic.
But you didn't even know that spike of traffic was coming. That's the crazy thing.
No, that was, I mean, we expected a little spike, but not...
Just not that much.
We definitely didn't expect it in this quantity.
What was your first indication that you were getting a lot more traffic than you were expecting? Was it like an alert, or were you just watching the dashboards or something?
Actually, we had some dashboards. We also have some alerts when we have really a lot of traffic, but it was very calm, which is a very good thing.
I mean, a direct answer to your question is we didn't notice until you sent us an email that we have some increased activity.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
But at that point, did you start to worry at all? You're like, okay, this is serious. Did you maybe start thinking about monitoring your systems or scaling vertically or something like that?
Not really.
No,
we trust Ably to handle our load.
Urban and Phil, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
No worries. Thank you for having us.